I told him that I never really liked his friends. Now he's grown and he's calling me a bitch again. That's a guy that lives in a garden state, and he told me that we...
Good morning, everyone. It's Savage Jan again. It is 9:27 a.m. where I am. I took a shower, just got dressed. I'm gonna do a get ready with me and advice. This is my shirt. This is my shirt from Fashion Nova. My jeans are from where are they from? Oh, Hollister. They are from Hollister. And I'm just gonna do my hair and my makeup while we get ready. I have exactly 30 minutes and let's see if we can do it. Okay. So here's a big thing that I got a question on to give advice, and that was back to school, aka real freshman advice. So okay, I'm gonna just give my story. When I was going into freshman year, I was so excited. I was excited that me and my friends were gonna be like together, and that, you know, I thought that we were gonna be best friends forever. And I just remember I was so excited that I got into Northwood High School because all of my friends were going there, which not really. I was only focusing on the important people, which was my boyfriend at the time, my best friend, and her boyfriend, who was my boyfriend's best friend. Big mistake. As the years went on, I realized that you should not go into freshman year or into high school or any school or any grade. If you're going to a new school, just don't go with the mentality that you're not going to make any new friends, because you will if you put your mind to it. It's sad that I thought that my only friend was going to be them, and then I'm only friends with one of them now, and it's my best friend, and she and I are still friends. Because, like, I mean, we had fallouts because, you know, high school, but I still consider her a friend. We're maybe not best friends anymore, but still friends, you know. And okay, so that's the number one thing. Do not go into freshman year thinking that you're going to be best friends with your friends from middle school for the rest of your life, because probably not, and more power to you if you are. Okay, second is, there will be people telling you to skip class with them every day. Every day. And this was one of my main problems that I had. It was so easy for people to come up to me and be like, let's skip school, let's go to the back, let's go smoke. And, like, I don't know what was going on with me at that time in my life. I was just not fucking with school. So then it started to get, it started to become a routine, because I got used to, like, not going to class. Let me tell you something. When you tell yourself that you're just gonna skip once, you're lying to yourself. You ain't lying to nobody else. You're lying to yourself, because once you skip one time is enough to get you addicted. Because when you're not in class, but you know you're supposed to be in class, you have that feeling like, oh my god, like, I'm skipping class, this is so cool. Or you either feel really guilty and maybe never do it again. Depends on the person that you are. But the person that I was, it was so easy for me to, like, not go to class. And that's not good. I regret so much not going to freaking class. Honestly, like, I can't imagine what it would have been like if I went to every class. I feel like my high school experience would have been so much better just because I stayed in class. Don't skip class. Just don't. And okay, another big thing is, if you need help, ask for help. That is, like, in schoolwork, homework, projects, anything academic, and also personal. If you feel like you're going through something, ask for help. because trust me, it's so necessary. I'm in college now and I still ask for help because you don't know everything. You go to school to learn, so it's just more realistic if you know that there's somebody there to help you, and like you're not there on your own. So just ask for help. It seriously changes a lot of things. Don't think that you're gonna look dumb or that it's embarrassing. It's not. It means that you want to learn, which is why schools were created. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, next piece of advice. If you're gonna have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, make sure that you guys are on the same page. All the advice that I just gave you about staying in class and asking for help and making new friends, yeah, make sure that they have the same mentality. Make sure that they have the same goals as you, or if not similar, because you can be like devoted to school and like want to graduate on time or even early, or none of that, and then your boyfriend and then your bae is like, okay, well, you do that and I'm gonna go skip class and I'm gonna go smoke. It's not gonna work out. Let me tell you why. You're gonna want to go with them to secure your relationship, and that's not good. You should not be with somebody who brings you down. You should only be with somebody who brings you up, which was also one of my biggest mistakes. And not that my boyfriend at the time brought me down, only like we brought each other down, but that's why we should have never been together. Like, I'm glad that relationship's over. I'll talk about that in a minute, but yeah, you should be with somebody who wants the same things as you. Like, I'm not saying like you both want to be doctors. No, like, you both want a career, though. You both want to succeed in some way, and you're not gonna succeed by skipping class. Okay, that's my freshman advice. I feel like there's so much more that I could tell you, but I'm just doing a small section right now. If you want a whole video on that and I tell you my experience, let me know. Okay, the next thing, I'm gonna do my other eyebrow off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm just gonna cover my eyebrows, but I was on to my next topic. So the next one was how to deal when you're in a long relationship with someone and when you break up it ends in bad terms. This happened to me, so I'm the girl for you. I feel like the person who asked me this knew. She knows. Okay, but so me and my first love were together since I was 12, and we broke up when I was 16. So none of that happened in good terms. The breakup, it was really bad. When honestly nobody thought that me and him would ever be over, because like those 4 years, those 4 years that we were together, we were so on and off. Like, we would break up and people would be like, oh my god, they're finally over, and then boom, no bitch, we're back. But it was hard letting go. The first thing that you need to learn when you're breaking up with anyone, any amount of time that you've been with somebody, is to let go. If a person wants to be with you, they'll show you they want to be with you. And if not, they'll show you they don't. You should never try to force a relationship, because you're just going to be the one getting hurt in the end. And that was one of my biggest problems. So me and him, we went through so much during those 4 years. Now that I think about it, like, it was crazy. Like, no teenager, like, we were like a married couple. I mean, yikes. Now that I think about it, that's really bad. Like, when you're young, if you're dating, especially at like 12 to 16, you shouldn't be dating to go through so much like that. You should be dating to have fun and, like, more than anything, be friends, because you're not at an age to be going through all of this and all of that. Like, seriously. So the reason me and him broke up was, the final reason was because he did tell me he was in love with a girl. He told me that he was in love with another girl, and the girl used to be my best friend. When something like that happens to you, you get hurt. Because, sorry. I loved him so much, and I knew that we were hurting each other, because even after I knew that he was dating her. That was his girlfriend. So imagine this. I'm in a relationship with somebody for 4 years. And I say 4 years because of my age, but really we were together for like 3 years and a half. But anyways, we were together for that much amount of time. And then you feel like you're the other woman, like you're the side bitch. He was, honestly, that's what I was, because he was claiming her. Anybody asked him who his girlfriend was, it was her. And not me. And like, but people at school would see us together. Like, I would hold his hand, we would kiss, we would even sleep together. Like, and that was because she didn't go to her school, and she had moved to another state at that time. So the whole situation was very hurtful for me. But I was able to, once he told me that he loved her, I was able to be like, okay, like there's nothing I can do about that, and I let him go. But that's not good. I mean, no, that is good. When you let somebody go, it hurts. I was not happy about it. I wanted to cry. I thought that my life was over, but it wasn't, because I was only 16 years old, and I had so much for me. I had so much for me to go through. I thought that was hard to go through. What happened to me after that breakup, it was even worse. But that's a story for another video. So the reason that I told my story is so that you get an idea of what I felt like, and here's how I coped. He told me he loved her, and I thought, well, I love him, so when you love somebody, you want the best for them. And I said, if you think that she's your happiness, I want you to stay with her, I want you to be with her. And I feel like we ended up in bad terms, because I just felt so much hatred at the time, and like I hated him. I wanted him to like be hurt, because I was hurt that he was with my best friend, but I knew deeply inside that I wanted him to be happy. So my mentality was, whatever, they can be happy together. And now, 2 years later, because I'm 18 now, 2 years later, they're not together anymore. He has a new girlfriend, but they were together for a year. And I spoke to her not too long ago, and like, it was never her fault. I used to blame it on her, and you should never blame the other party in the relationship. If he wasn't happy with me anymore, it wasn't my fault, and it wasn't his fault. It was just feelings you can't control. So I think that what you should keep in mind when you're ending a relationship with somebody that you've been for a long time is that you loved them once, and you should be happy that it happened. Oh my god, that's so cliche. Like, don't be sad it's over, be happy it happened. No, but seriously, that's so true. Like, you should always be happy for the person that made you happy. And that's what I feel for him. Like, if you're watching this and you know I'm talking about you, because you know who you are, I am so happy for the way your life is going. I'm like, from what you told me last time we spoke, I'm so happy for you, and I wish nothing but the best for you. So that's the mentality. Be happy for them. Keep the good memories. Try to put away. Okay. Keep the good memories. Try to put away. Why can't I talk? Keep the good memories. Try to put away the bad ones, and just be happy for them. Wish them the best, because that'll heal you. And then next thing you know, look at me. It's 2 years. It took me a year to even accept it, that it was over, because me and him saw each other like a year after. And like, once we were hanging out, I was just like, we're two completely people now. Like, we're so different. So I think what you have to realize is that you can't when somebody isn't for you anymore, you just have to let them go, and that's fine. I mean, me and him now, I don't think we're on bad terms. Maybe a little bit, because some things did happen like after that time that we hung out, but honestly, I love him. I will always have love for him. That's my first love, and nobody can take that from him. I don't know, I'm not saying he feels the same way about me, because he probably doesn't. He probably thinks that my best friend is his first love, but in my heart, I know that he was the first person that showed me what love is. And so I'm happy for him. I keep all the good memories. I still remember everything from the first day that he asked me out, our first date, everything. I remember everything, and that's so beautiful to remember things like that. And honestly, after him, I haven't had a long relationship. My relationships, I mean, I haven't had real relationships except for one that I had recently, and that didn't last. But I'm still happy for him. I mean, I'm so happy for him. And that's my advice. Be happy for them. Be happy that it happened. Keep the good memories. Keep them. Trust me, keep them. And put away the bad ones. And move on with your life, because life goes on, baby girl. Asking a friend out. Okay, so if you like your friend, okay, you have a really close friend, you guys hang out all the time with a group of friends, and you fall in love with this person, or you really have a crush on them and you like them, my advice is find out if they might feel the same way first. Because I know me, and I know I hate rejection. I do not want to be rejected, like, ever. So I would just ask to hang out, like, one-on-one, like, and do something neutral. Do not hang out at each other's houses, because the vibes are different. Go somewhere in public, hang out as if you were with the rest of your friends, and try to get to know them in a more personal way. And, like, if you're a guy trying to find out if a girl likes, like, if you like a girl and you're trying to find out if she likes you, here's how I flirt with guys when I like them. And if you're a guy watching this, don't think that I'm flirting with you just because you see me doing these things. I'm just kind of friendly sometimes. Yeah, I'm very friendly, but unless I'm in a relationship, then I'm not friendly, I'm mean. Okay, so first, I like to, like, be mean and, like, say kind of rude things, but come out as funny, like, boy, who do you think you are, and things like that, and, like, kind of push them a little bit, and, like, then push me back. That's when I know they like me. Just flirt, but try to make it seem like as if you're just being friendly, you know, like you're being a friend. And that's how you're gonna know. If they respond back the same way, they probably like you. Okay, but if you're a girl and you like a boy, you should tell him. I hate that I'm a girl and, like, I'm insecure a lot. So when I like a boy, I don't tell them, because I feel like I'm gonna be rejected, so I don't tell them. But I think that you should, just because you'll never know. Like, you should shoot your shot, because if you don't, you might never know if you have a chance with this person. And so what if you get rejected? You're going to get rejected in life. It's gonna happen. And, you know, I'm about to take this advice very serious, because I need to start practicing this. But I don't know what else to say about that. Just shoot your shot, because honestly, what's the worst that could happen? Them rejecting you? So the fuck what? They're just another human being with their own insecurities. Honestly, I don't know why I've been so shy before. Like, honestly, it's just so dumb to be shy, because we're all the same. Shoot your shot. The next question was, why is my name Lavish Jen? Well, one day I was just sitting on my couch trying to change my Instagram name, which used to be Too Fine J. And if you remember that, give this video a thumbs up, because you're an OG. That's so cringy. Like, why was my name Too Fine J? But anyways, I thought of Lavish and how to put it to my name. At first I was gonna do Lavish _Jen, because I didn't think the Lavish Gen would be available. But then I tried Lavish Gen, and it was, because I'm the only motherfucking Lavish Gen. And I'm not gonna lie, ever since I made my name Lavish Gen, I've seen a couple like people request me whose name have been like lavish.gen.xo, just trying to add my name into their name. Don't try, boo. I'm protective of my name, so you know, you're free to do whatever you want. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it didn't come from any creative way. It just came from my head. I didn't even think that it would catch. I didn't think that it would become catchy. Like, people, when they see me now, when they're in person, they'd be like, is that Lavish Gen? Is that the famous Lavish Gen? And I'm in the area because I like to be out there, but I'm not famous. Like, when I get famous, I'm gonna let y'all know. Y'all would know. Also, guys, just because I say I'm Lavish Gen doesn't mean that I live a lavish life just yet. That's why I'm going to college, honestly, because I want to live lavish. I mean, I try to be lavish now, but it's just, you need other things to be lavish. But I'm working towards it, so just working towards it makes me lavish, and it makes you lavish too. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that some of this advice helped. If you want more in-depth advice, just hit me up. I'm glad to talk to you, or ask me to make another video. I probably will. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video, and see you next time.